Hi Laura, I'm just going to take this opportunity to just run through this quick little video clip that we took a view the other day in really ordinary conditions and a pretty ordinary wave, but nonetheless I'll just play it through and have a look and see at the wave itself. And I'm just going to be hypercritical here so that I've got you in the right stead for the world. So I've got full belief in you that you could actually come back with a world championship, and I hope you believe in yourself as well. But I'm just going to point out a couple of things that's going to make it, so that you're just more convincing for the judges. So we start off in this wave. It is an ordinary wave, and it's a very sort of fat wave, and the first instinct here is, if fat, cut back, which is really good. When you get to this stage here, I think you could have driven just a little bit further. So I think you could have driven your board up higher up here and actually come and hit this section here to come back around, so that you're then getting ready to hit a more immediate section. What happens is you don't do that, and so what happens in that situation there is that as I progress through, you'll see that you then have to do another little speed correction turn, or actually a correction turn, just to slow yourself down. Once you go to the bottom though, you're fine, and that's quite a nice turn. If I just pause it there, your arm position's quite good. That arm here is nice and stretched out as well. The only criticism I'd perhaps have is I think you're still looking a little bit too far down this way rather than looking back where you want to go, down through here. So quite a good turn, as I said, but it took you a little bit longer to get to there because you didn't cut back as far as you possibly could have. Now, nice and low, really nice and low out of that turn, and then straight away into another one, which was really good. So all in all, a pretty good wave, but to make it just that little bit better, if we think about getting deep in our cutback, that's really going to help. So I'm just going to get you back to the start. I'm going to go through and play through, and I'm just going to pause. So here's where I think you should have gone a little bit further. Keep playing through there. Really nice turn here when you come off, bang, snap straight back in. And this one here is good too. Just be careful, there is a little bit of a drop of the head there. If you're having a look where you're looking down here, whereas you shouldn't be looking that. What you should be doing is using those arms and rotating your sight through back down to here. That's really important as well. I'll get rid of that. Get you to go a little bit further on. Now, you do actually fall here, and there is a reason, a couple of reasons actually. One is, or the main reason really is, you didn't hold that compression and square up to the beach. And because you didn't do that, what happened was, when you got to that section and you came out of that turn, you're actually looking down the line a little bit, which allowed the white water to push you over, whereas you would have squared up on that section there and held that square, you would have held that turn and landed it, and that would have been a lot better score from the judges. So to improve on that score, which would have been probably just an average sort of score, if you would have had a deeper cutback initially, that would have allowed you then to make your next manoeuvre a little higher and a little tighter and a little earlier. And then this last turn, which was another great turn, could have been performed a little bit better if you squared up and held that squared position towards the beach just that little bit longer and surfed out of it. So I hope you go really well. I know you can do really well down or over at Ecuador, and I wish you all the best of luck. But I hope this helps for you on the way. See ya.